You're now watching Q News. Here are the top stories for this hour. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has welcomed Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in Cairo. The visit comes as part of a broader effort to strengthen economic ties between the two countries. This visit comes amid significant anticipation from political and economic circles, as it is set to include the signing of several major investment agreements. Israeli occupation forces have carried out a deadly airstrike in the village of Eitu, northern Lebanon, killing 23 people and injuring 8. Local media report this as the first Israeli airstrike to hit the Zagarta region. The attack targeted a residential building housing over 25 people. Three paramedics have been killed in an airstrike targeting the health center in the Bekaa Valley. The Lebanese news agency reported that Israeli occupation carried out a series of intense airstrikes at 8:30 a.m., targeting several areas in the outskirts of Qilya and western Bekaa. The agency also noted that Israeli aircraft are still circling over the area. Four Lebanese civilians from one family have been killed in an Israeli airstrike on the town of Jarboua in Iqlim al-Tufah region in southern Lebanon. According to the Lebanese National News Agency, the occupation air forces intensified raids on several towns in the south, causing significant damage to buildings, shops, and institutions, including El Murtada Hospital, which was put out of service. Rockets were intercepted over southern Lebanon as Israel intensified its airstrikes, expanding targets in Lebanon. Lebanese health officials have confirmed that at least 21 people were killed in a northern airstrike. Meanwhile, millions of Israelis took shelter from retaliatory fire across the border. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has dismissed accusations that Israeli forces deliberately targeted UNIFIL peacekeepers in Lebanon, calling them completely false. He reiterated his call for UNIFIL to withdraw from combat zones, stating that the military takes all precautions to avoid harming UN personnel. Netanyahu emphasized that the best way to ensure their safety is for UNIFIL to temporarily move out of harm's way. UNICEF's Deputy Executive Director for Humanitarian Action, Ted Chaiban, has revealed that nearly 1.2 million children in Lebanon are being deprived of education. Over 400,000 have been displaced in the last 3 weeks. While some private schools continue to operate, the public school system has been severely impacted by the war, affecting Lebanon's most vulnerable, including Palestinian and Syrian refugees. Italy's Prime Minister has demanded greater security for all of its soldiers deployed in Lebanon. Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni added that Israel's actions are completely unjustified, in addition to being a blatant violation of UN resolutions. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has said that his country will continue to play a constructive role in cooling down tensions in the Middle East. Wang made the remarks in a phone call with his Iranian counterpart, Sayed Abbas Araghchi. Araghchi said Iran is deeply concerned about the risk of an overall escalation of the current regional situation and doesn't want to see a further expansion of the conflict. This concludes our top headlines for this hour. Stay tuned for more updates on Q News.